Hey guys, Sleepy Reader here with another random May haul. The month of May is going to be my month of a lot of random hauls, since I think some of you may remember me mentioning the comics, large number of comics that were for sale for 50 cents at this comic book store. But in fact, the comic book store is one of three in a chain in the area, and all of those, all three in the chain, have for the whole month of May a huge number of their comics for 50 cents a piece. So this past weekend I spent about an hour going through some bins. It wasn't enough time, and I ended up kind of rushed. Maybe it was less than an hour, but I felt I had to get back to my other responsibilities. So I grabbed what I could. This one just grabbed me because of this pseudo Captain America on the cover, and Sergeant Rock and his Howling Commandos. Just seemed fun to at least take a look at. Kind of a nice Captain America-ish cover. And so in this same amalgam vein is the Bat Thing, and I like the Man Thing and the Man Bat, so Bat Thing just sounded fun, at least for a quick, cheap read. Then I got, on my last random haul, I got a lot of Trinities, so I grabbed some more. Trinity number 29, 28, oops, they're out of order. 28, 29, 30. Oh, here, and great example of me being rushed. 29 and 28 again. And then, although less and less so as time goes on in these bins, they do have some of the older, of the recent new DC for 50 cents, so I'm just grabbing some of the ones that I'm trying to fill in on that I didn't get around to in my early reading of the new DC, and I've heard good things about them from other reviewers, so I thought I'd grab Batman and Robins that I can. And I'm somewhat intrigued by Captain Atom, so I've been grabbing that. And then Omega Men is a now kind of obscure or unpopular series. You see a lot of them in the cheap bins, but I was particularly attracted to this one being by Alex Nino, that artist who I remember best from Creepy and Eerie, but I was just intrigued to see what he could do with the Omega Men. I just thought it'd be fun for the art. Maybe it'll be a good read too. And then also for the art, I grabbed these JSAs drawn by Paul Gulacy. At times I've really been intrigued by Paul Gulacy's art. It's quite distinctive and fun to look at. So I got two of those JSAs, 12 and 13. And then I saw these John Byrne's Next Men from IDW. I think they're quite recent, and I thought I read or heard somewhere that they're pretty good. The covers are really nice, so I got number 2, number 4. I thought I had number 3 too, but perhaps in the rush I set that aside. Number 5 and number 6. So hopefully I can find number 1 and number 2 and have at least the 6 run there. And here I got The Next, which I don't really know what it is. Looks like Superman involved with some more oddball characters or oddball heroes. It's written by Tad Williams, who's quite a well-known fantasy writer of fantasy novels, and I thought it would be interesting to see what he could do. Again, you know, one kind of experiments when it's 50 cents. And I thought I was getting a run of I thought it was just a 3-issue miniseries, but now I realize it was a 6-issue miniseries, so I'm still missing 3 issues of those, because I have up to number 3. I like that cover on number 3, although I don't like the way they make Superman look there. I think I did get a full run of these. Heat by Doug Moench and Russ Heath, one of those Legends of the Dark Knight, you know, sort of standalone stories that they do, standalone in a number of issues, but my understanding of Legends of the Dark Knight is it's out of continuity, and when I used to read the early Legends of the Dark Knight, I really enjoyed that. Just dealing with continuity for the really old characters like Batman and Superman, sometimes hard for me to deal with. So that was 46, 47, 48, and 49. Hopefully that's the whole of Heat, but I'll have to check that. And if not, look for more. I'd like to get more of Legends of the Dark Knight. As I said, because I enjoy Batman when it kind of stands alone from the continuity. And then previously in my other haul, I got Savage Dragon God War number 4, which was the last of the miniseries. So I luckily spotted number 1, number 2, and number 3. I think it'll be fun to see how Robert Kirkman does the Savage Dragon, and also like the whole idea of the God War, something big and mythical. And then here comes a run of Kirby-related stuff. I just picked this up, although I'm also interested in the the Superman/Batman series. But this one had Commandy on the cover, so I'm particularly curious about that. Then I picked up another one from this OMAC series. I might have the almost complete run, most of the run of this OMAC now from these cheap pickups. And deeper into the Kirby but not by Kirby realm is Orion, which was a series done by Walter Simonson for DC. Not quite sure when, in the 90s. So that's got me pretty excited. I've never read these and love Walt Simonson, so it might be interesting to see what he does with the New Gods. So I got Orion number 10, number 20, number 22. So that's a series that I'd like to get the whole run. And in fact, I saw the whole run at yet another comic book store. I think they had the whole run, and it was $2.50 an issue. So if I have to, I can go pick those up. $2.50 is not really a bad price for a comic book if you like it. And then I think an older series is New Gods, written by, what's his first name? Mark Evinger, who I've read a lot of his writing in the Jack Kirby Collector. And I think he was the first one they gave a crack at reviving the New Gods. He himself says this wasn't a very good series, but just thought it'd be fun to try anyway, at least at a low price. I think I already got some of these in another haul. And even this time, I got doubles of some of them. So that's New Gods number 6, New Gods number 8, New Gods number 9. These covers seem pretty good. New Gods number 10, number 10 again, New Gods 11, New Gods 14, New Gods 17, and New Gods 18, New Gods 23. It's kind of sad that these runs are much longer than Kirby's original run. I think in some ways Kirby's brief time at DC was some of his most brilliant work, but everything there was aborted. It was all potential of greatness that never got to be completed. Maybe that's what makes it also fascinating, but it was like the closest he got to total creative control until he was much older in the Captain Victory times. But by then I don't think he was putting as much effort into it, or he just wasn't as at great a peak. So anyway, those Commandy, New Gods, Demon, OMAC, all that stuff from that period still kind of haunts my comic book reading. So thanks for watching. I'll probably be doing some reviews in another day or two when I get my new comics. And I will probably be doing some more hauls during the month of May. Random hauls, so if you want to bear with me, if you enjoy this stuff, keep looking back. Talk to you all later.